Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
25 seconds.
Already it seems like my type of game. Star effects. Presumably we're in a warp to a different planet. Oh hey! Descending down through the atmosphere. And crash land. Where am I? In the middle of nowhere. Well, that was abrupt. Welcome to Lifeless Planet. I wonder why they decided to call it that. Walk with WASD, apparently. Landing site. This seems to be glowing.
Oh, my head is killing me. It feels like I have a concussion. Where's my crew?
My head is foggy. The sound of my breath puffing in my helmet is hollow and distant. It's hard to tell how long I've been unconscious, and I'm worried that I might have a concussion. I think I could lay back down and rest, see if the pain passes, but the situation is far too critical. To call that a hard landing would be kind. We crashed. Maybe the eggheads miscalculated the trajectory, or maybe we just hit a spell of bad luck. Whatever the case may be, this is not the paradise they described to us back home. There is no lush greenery. There's no sign of life at all. And where is my crew? I hope they're just securing a perimeter, and that I was only out for a few minutes. I need to find them, get their status, and figure out what in the heck happened. Crap, I need to do it before I run out of air. Ooh, we've got a bit of a rush, apparently. So, documents log psi, documents. Welcome to HoloTab, featuring a holographic display surface for extra portability and versatility. HoloTab 3000 is the latest in tablet technology. HoloTab automatically scans and translates text written in over 800 languages. In addition, this device may be used to compose and store mission log entries. ISSA document 004 PDA. The HoloTab 3000. Okay then. Right, so we've crashed. I'm gonna have to go look for my crew. Apparently they were securing the perimeter, he seems to believe. ISSA. I wonder... International Space Station Association? International Space... Yeah, International Space something association. Oh, there's no UK flag. That's a shame. Alright, well there seems to be a path here, so I guess we're going to go in this direction. I can see a little bright white trace in the sand. It's pretty much a lifeless desert. Rocks everywhere. Craters. New objective, you are low on oxygen.
An oxygen leak.
Find an oxygen supply before you pass out. An oxygen supply? I don't suppose there's going to be one back at the craft, because that's leaking oxygen. Or leaking smoke, which suggests that it's not going to be able to store any. There's a flashing light over there. Is that... It looks like a building. Hang on. I think someone's signalling me. I'm lucky I didn't just break my legs at that point. Yeah! This is probably the crew. Hang on. Up the rocks! What on earth is this? Is this part of our tech or is it someone else's? Oxygen! It's literally a supply of oxygen. Status update, oxygen tank filled, estimated 8 hours remaining. Oxygen supply vehicle. Oxygen supply vehicle model 8A. These supply vehicles will be sent to the plant 3 days in advance to the landing party to provide for extra excursions on the planet's surface. However, because unmanned probes have determined the planet is rich with life and oxygen levels on the planet are at near-Earth levels, these supply vehicles may not be needed. Well, they sure are needed. Huh. Okay, so this is our tech. Can we zoom in? Yeah, I can zoom in, excellent. Supply module. International Space Science Administration, that's what it stands for. Okay. Well, at least we can come back here, but 8 hours is quite a long time, so we should be okay. Well, the path seems to continue this way. That very ominous trail in the sand. Ah, music. Or just a sound. A signal, perhaps. Look at these rocks. I wonder what kind of geography must have happened to form these.
I understand that even at twice the speed of light, your journey will take 15 years.
15 years?
That's right. We'll be traveling so fast, our spacecraft will arrive at the planet before the transmission of this interview does. But it's still such a long trip. We'll be put into a sort of coma. Our heart rate will be slowed dramatically to minimize aging during the flight.
How do you prepare for this one-way mission, knowing you will never return to Earth?
Well, I have a volunteer crew of very skilled and focused individuals. We all have a deep desire to explore, to go somewhere new. And frankly, we also have few attachments here on Earth.
I read a book that was very much like this once, where people who had nothing left would leave Earth on a mission because they had no attachments. Ooh! Foothills. Second save point. Well, I'm not seeing any more tracks, so I'm not entirely convinced my crew's gone this way, but you never know. Something drew me this way, so it might have drew them as well. And look, there the tracks are again. I hope this can take my weight! Ow! Apparently not. Okay. Now, how do I get out of here? Ah, okay. There seems to be a way past here. I'm telling you, I'm really liking the atmosphere of this game. Although I guess my character isn't particularly liking the lack of atmosphere. Or at least the composition thereof. Huh. I wonder if it would have been possible for me to actually get over that rock. I did fail the jump somewhat. Ah, another log thing.
At least my jetpack works. Well, mostly.
Jetpack functional. Everything about this mission is a disaster so far. The landing took a beating and with it is most of my equipment. My suit is functional but barely. The jetpack can still put out a single burst, which is useful for short jumps. I find I get the most distance when I trigger the burst at the top of my jumps. Basically, double jump. So, like that. Yeah. Ah. Gotta remember my momentum. This is where we realise that Harv is actually really bad at platforming. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I wonder how much jetpack fuel I have. Monopropellant. Ooh. Oh, this is fun enough so far. I was expecting that it would be quite awkward controls for platforming, considering it's third person, but it seems okay.
Why are there no signs of life?
No signs of life.
Planet?
I was following a trackway left behind by my crew, but I got separated from their trail. Hopefully I can make my way around. In the meantime, I still can't understand why this planet is barren and lifeless. Our remote observations were conclusive. This planet was rich with life. So, where did it go? Maybe we just dropped in the wrong spot, but initial readings aren't coming up with any trace of biological activity. Yeah, a trackway left by the crew. Well, we need to find the track then. I guess we're going this way. Very ominous. At this point, some theories have started to come in my head. What if the coma-inducing facility triggered on crash, and it's actually been many years since we arrived here? I suppose that wouldn't make sense because the... No, those oxygen things are probably built for long durations. I think I'm not... This is probably pointless, isn't it? Nah, no, not gonna work. I reckon the equipment must be built for longevity, so it could have been a few years. But I'm not entirely sure what would be able to transform a once rich and thriving planet into a barren wasteland in just a few years. So either it's been a lot longer than a few years, or something else is going on. Alright. I should be able to get over here fairly easily. Oh, I fell off. Damn. Tip, you can push certain objects with primary mouse button or joystick X. Ow. Primary mouse button. You know, doing all this exercise is probably going to reduce that oxygen timer, but I think the game's basically saying that we don't have to worry about that. There we go. where would I want to push it? To jump on? I guess it'll help me get across that gap. Where do I want to go with this? Huh. Well, it seems like the only thing I can do is really push it off, so let's do that. There we go. What would this help me do? Get up there? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Alright. Let's walk around. So I just click it once to push it. Okay. It is a bit awkward. I wish there was a walk mode so that I could take it a bit slower.
We need to get up there somehow.
Well, I wonder how I'm going to do that, Mr. Observant. Oof. Oh, nearly. There we go. And also, I am just going to turn this off, because that was annoying me. So that I can walk like this, and it won't immediately change my camera back to forwards. Okay, well, we've made it over the next pack of Rocky Mountain. I guess we're going down there. I can probably use this jetpack to slow my fall as well. Like that. So that I don't end up accelerating too much downwards. I can also see something up there. Is that... It looks like a plant. So there is some life. And there's running water. Running water with steam. Well, it might not be water, but I'm guessing this thing is water. And look, there's life. No, that's a Geiger counter. Hang on. I can... That sounds awfully like a Geiger counter. Radiation! You know how I was saying I wonder what could kill off all life on the planet? Let's stay away from the radiation, shall we? Just in case. These suits probably have some sort of radiation shielding because... Oh, actually no, this planet has an atmosphere. I wonder... and... it could be geologically active. Which would suggest that it has a magnetic core, which would provide some radiation shielding. But I don't know that for sure. And besides, those things that I originally thought were plants were green radioactive rocks. I'm guessing it's a good idea to stay away from them. This, on the other hand, what on earth is that? Like a glowing beacon of light. And a bed? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ominous sound is ominous. Ooh. Well, crap. Well... Is someone trying to kill me? What on earth was that? This is most peculiar. Ah, cinematics. A book? A Russian book? And power lines. Well, this is going to be interesting. And those are buildings in the distance.
What is going on here?
I don't know. Maybe we were asleep for so long that the rest of our crew started up families, built houses, and essentially played themselves a little game of Banished.